I'm Josh Rine, licensed professional counselor, and this is Responding in Relationships, Emotional Intelligence in Action for Better Communication. This is Pillar 6, part of the Pause and Respond framework, where emotional control gets tested in real conversations, where most people try to win, but few actually lead. A lot of people walk into conversations with one goal: win the argument, prove the point, be right, be understood, come out on top. And in the moment, that feels important, feels justified. It may even feel like strength. But winning an argument and leading a conversation are not the same thing. Because you can win the moment and lose the relationship. Winning may sound like I proved my point, or I showed them they were wrong. Maybe even I got the last word. But what's the outcome from those? Usually it's tension, distance, resentment, and disconnection. That's the trade. Short-term victory for long-term damage. Strong people understand something different. The goal is not to win the argument. The goal is simple: to move the conversation forward. And in order to do that, you have to have leadership. Leadership is in conversation means that you control your tone, that you control your pace and reactions, that you guide the direction of the conversation instead of chasing it. So let's make it real. Someone disagrees with you. They push back. They challenge your point. A reactive mindset might say, I need to prove them wrong. So you talk faster. You add more detail, interrupt, push harder. The conversation has now become a contest. A leadership mindset says, I need to understand what's happening here. So you pause, ask a question, slow the pace, and stay grounded. This allows the conversation to stay productive. Same situation, different outcomes. Here's another example. A partner says something frustrating, something that hits you wrong. A reactive response might sound like, that's not true, you're twisting this. Now you're defending. They react, you react, and now both are trying to win their point. A leadership response might sound like, help me understand what you mean. Now you're guiding, now you're opening space, and you're controlling the direction of the conversation. Leadership doesn't avoid conflict, it manages it. Winning tries to overpower. Leadership tries to direct. Let's go a little deeper here. Winning an argument is often all about ego. Leadership in conversation is all about outcomes. Reactive people think, how do I prove my point? Controlled people think, what moves this forward? That simple question changes everything. Because sometimes moving forward means letting go of a point, not correcting every detail, not responding to every detail, not succumbing to the feeling of needing the last word. Those are hard for a lot of people because it feels like losing. But it's not losing, it's choosing what matters. Here's a critical truth. Not every point needs to be made. Not every misunderstanding needs to be corrected in the moment that it occurred in. Not every disagreement needs to be resolved immediately. Strong people choose timing. Reactive people chase moments. Another layer, winning often escalates emotion while leadership stabilizes it. Think about conversations you've seen. Two people arguing back and forth, volume rising, tension building, each person trying to prove something. Now imagine one person shifts. They slow down, lower their tone, stop interrupting, and just ask a simple question. More than likely, the whole dynamic of that conversation will change because someone took the role of leadership. And leadership in conversation is not about control over others. It's about control over yourself. You don't need the other person to change first. You don't need them to calm down first. You don't need them to understand first. You lead by how you show up. So let's make this practical. Instead of saying, that's not what happened, try, let's slow this down for a second. Instead of saying, you're not listening, try, I want to make sure we're understanding each other. Instead of saying, you're wrong, try, here's how I'm seeing it. Same message, different leadership. Leadership doesn't mean softness. It doesn't mean avoiding hard conversations. It simply means delivering them with control. You can be direct, clear, firm, and still lead. For example, you might say, I'm not okay with that. We need to address it. That's leadership. Versus, this always happens, you never change. That's reaction. Leadership focuses on direction. Reaction focuses on frustration. Now let's talk about the last word. A lot of people need it. They feel incomplete without it. Like the conversation isn't quite finished unless they've said one more thing. Understand this. That need is pure ego. Because often the last word does not improve the outcome. It simply extends the conflict. Strong people can leave space. They don't need to fill every silence. They don't need to respond to every comment. They don't need to prove every point. That's control. Leadership requires you to have emotional discipline because in the moment you will feel the urge to react. You're going to want to correct, defend, and win. And leadership is asking you to choose differently. And that's the work. That's why it's so difficult. Reactive people are chasing validation, and that's personal. Controlled people are protecting their outcomes, and that's strategic. Reactive people escalate, controlled people stabilize. Reactive people try to win, controlled people lead. That's the difference. This is what we're building in this series. Not just communication skills, but communication discipline. The ability to stay grounded and guide conversations even when they get difficult. This is a part of Pillar 6, Responding in Relationships, of the Pause and Respond framework. And sometimes the strongest thing you can do in a conversation is stop trying to win it. If you want to go deeper into this framework, the Pause and Respond books and workbooks, you can go to pauseandrespond.com. All the books are up there. The workbooks, the series that go with each books can be found on that site too. We've just introduced the opportunity to get one-on-one coaching for anything that you may be stuck on or need some support with. Those options are available to you now, so please go and check them out. Episode 11 is now complete. 4 more to go on this 15-part series. So please make sure you follow the show so you don't miss the next episode, because next time we're going to talk about what happens after you react and how to recover from it. Less reaction, more choice.